I mean, I was going to get drunk tonight anyway, but what a suck-ass week we've had. And now I just got outdanced by like an 8-year-old. I am not in a good mood. Sister, give him a shout out. Come here, honey. Give it. Thanks for showing me up. Way to go. Whatever. Okay. Did you see that, Janet? That was embarrassing. You know. She's only 7. Okay, thank you. I know, and you were going to, like, put a pencil on my tongue. You were like, are you okay? Are you dancing or are you having a seizure? What? What's going on, Minneapolis? I just met the next congresswoman that's going to replace batshit crazy Michelle Bachmann, so I'm happy. Rock on, Terrell. Go get him. Yeah, I heard that Michelle Bachmann's having Sarah Palin come. What a brain trust that's going to be, huh? That's going to be quite a think tank, isn't it? So where do we start on our suck-ass week? We lost Teddy Kennedy's seat. I know. You know, Martha Coakley, no offense, white girl, but did you see her try to give one of Ted Kennedy's speeches? Oh, dear God. It was just Martin Luther King Day. Did you hear me open my show? I had a dream. I have a dream one day that one of my children... Oh, shut up, honey, and tell the fart jokes. Like, what? I'm sorry. Just not a good candidate for us, do you think? And Scott Brown, what has happened to the Family Values Party? They just elected a nude model to try to raffle his daughters off? What is that all about? Well, you know my dad would have raffled me off at the 64 convention, but I was too ugly. He's like, who wants the wolf child? Nobody? All right. I know. It's been, really, right? What a week. And then the Supreme Court ruling? Here's the only good thing is now I think we can force Joe Lieberman to come to the Senate just in a thong with just Etna. Just Etna, right? Just a little teeny tiny thong with Etna on it because it'll be like this big, this big, this big. I'm not telling that kind of joke in front of her. You know what I'm saying. It wasn't that kind of joke. Yes, it was. Okay. I'm not used to working in front of 7-year-olds. I'm not really sure. Should I make a balloon animal? I don't really know what to do. I don't. She voted for Obama? Oh, good. So she's for vote fraud, like Ed Schultz. Good. You know, how much do we love Ed Schultz? So, you know that I'm such a media whore. I moved to New York as Ed Schultz told me to, right? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Listen, this country would be a lot better off if we just all did what Ed Schultz told us to. We'd had health care by now, okay? My problem is I'm so easy. I was on Larry King this week, and he's like, Stephanie. This is in the commercial break. He's like, Stephanie, you moved to New York. I'm like, sort of, Larry, unless you miss me and tell me to move back. He's like, move back. I'm like, all right. So if there's a future husband here tonight, I'll move to Minneapolis. What do I care? I don't. Can you believe how easy I am? I am such a... Oh, yeah, baby, I'm bringing it. Mama's bringing it. I'm such a media whore. I was on CNN Headline News yesterday, and I don't know, we were talking about what a dirtbag John Edwards is, and then suddenly it was like a 300-pound woman just sat on her boyfriend and killed him. Next. Did you see that? That's me now. I'm just part of the sideshow. Yeah, I don't. What are we going to do about this Supreme Court ruling? Who woke up? Except for what is my friend John Fugelsang call them? The 5 conservative Supreme Court justices. We'll call them Scrotus. Who woke up and said, you know what's really missing in politics is a lot more corporate money. That's what could make this a lot better. Yeah, they just have to be like NASCAR now, right? They just have to, at least we know who bought them. They have to have stuff everywhere. Look at Janet Roberts chuckling warmly. Oh, Lord. It's been a bad week. And, as you know, Air America died this week. Who, they're our friends, but they gave us one good thing. Can we say 3 words? Senator Al Franken. And I think he's full of shit. Senator Ed Schultz. All right. No. Ed is absolutely right. This is not the time to lay down and die, right? It's the time to fight. If the Supreme Court ruling didn't tell you anything, it's that elections matter. We were talking on the show this week about, Cindy McCain coming out for gay marriage. Like, well, nice timing, Twinkie. I understand that her husband believes that marriage is between one man, one woman, and the man the car dealer she's banging. But listen, Janet, it's in the tabloids. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying. So gay people couldn't possibly live up to that idea unless you have a used car dealer you're banging. Anyway. But, we have that going on in California, right? The Prop 8 trial. It's just, to me, thank you. It's just about equal rights. Like, when are we going to get there? Oh, dear God. Listen, the most entertaining thing we ever had in California, as you know, was the California gubernatorial race between Schwarzenegger and Arianna Huffington. Wasn't it the best debate ever? It was like the one you needed a UN headset for, remember? Yeah, Ariana, I don't understand what you say. You from California, me, Maria. I don't understand what you're saying, environmentalist, and then you drive a Hummer, and I don't understand what about. I thought we were going to have to change our new California state slogan to what? I was just on the Joy Behar show with her a couple of weeks ago, and I love Ariana so much. And, and I understand, we have to, like, push the president, like Ed says, to do what we want. But I got this whole thing, and I think there should be Chiron to translate for me. She was like, Stephanie, I understand the way, listen, we elected the president, but it doesn't mean we need to be a cheerleader for him. It doesn't mean that we have to be for Afghanistan. It doesn't understand, we do not have to be a cheerleader for him. Just because we voted for him, Stephanie, it doesn't mean I was like, all right, Ariana. What? I'm just one of those people that think he inherited the biggest pile of flaming dog poo politically ever. What a mess he inherited. And so, I think this year was going to be tough no matter what. And I agree with that. I'm glad in some ways we got the wake-up call in Massachusetts because you guys, we put a lot of our heart and soul into electing Obama, right? And you can't give up now. If you want the stuff that we wanted, like health care and all that stuff, we actually have to, you got to get off your ass in Massachusetts. You got to, a lot of, if you look at the polls, it's progressives weren't excited in Massachusetts, So that's the thing. We can't lay down now. Ed's absolutely right. We got to keep their feet to the fire. We got to keep going, right? I'm not saying stop drinking. Listen, you know me, it's been a depressing week. I mean, I really do think that, this is a good thing for us. That, we're not, you can't just go, oh, we got them elected, now we're done. We're not done. You got to get Michelle Bachmann out. You got to support, you got to support people like the rockin' Congressman Keith Ellison, who may I just say is the only congressman to ever sing a snap song on my show. Did you hear him sing, we've got the power? That is really, you know what, there's not a lot of Congress people who can pull that off, but he can. And, like I say, I mean, Senator Al Franken, I think, doing a kick-ass job. I think it's pretty clear I will never be in the Senate, but I will always be there for you doing the fart jokes, and I appreciate you listening in the morning. And thanks for supporting the station and Janet. We love you, Minneapolis.